Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm not going to have the microphone in because I'm not sure what's going on with the hair and it's probably going to tickle it. I want to do a energy check-in for the day, the Hermit. I'm not going to be on for long. I'm hoping that sun's going to come out and stay out. It looks a bit cloudy out there. It's very breezy. Okay, let's just pull some cards. We'll see what the energy is looking like for today. I must speak a bit louder. Okay. Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I've got a rumbly belly. The Death card. Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and the Lovers. Why have I stopped there on 7? My belly will not stop rumbling. Okay, I'm going to put my headphones in, I think, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, let's... It feels really just weird, like speaking a bit louder. I suppose it's different in the kitchen. Okay, let's hope. Oh, what do I look like? Okay. It's just one of them days that a girl goes through. Okay. It's interesting to sing that song. When I'm angry inside, don't want to take it out on you. Let's get another one. Let's get an 8. Let's bring it to harmony. We've got passion. Okay. Let's have a look at this underlying energy. Oh, I can't just have one in either. Makes no difference, that one being in. Oh, it does actually, because it kind of blocks out all sound. What's the underlying energy here? The sun. Okay, so positivity. Just new beginnings. It's a fresh new start. Let's have a read of these cards. I want to clarify as well. What else have I got here? Oh, I've got the Witch's Tarot. Yep. We've got Judgment. This is somebody who's, it's definitely the Divine Masculine, I want to say. Good to face judgment. He's working towards, he's planning. He's actually focusing on building a future. He's planning, regardless of the judgment. Waiting for his ships to come in, so just waiting for that right time. So I feel that there's a few more things that maybe he's wanting to have in order. But we have the Death card. So that's the first row, which is spiritual transformation. And now, well, it's living that truth. So that top row is, I'm just looking at the underlying energy, which is positive. New beginnings. Judgment, the call's been made. So I want to say the Divine Masculine is prepared, that he's preparing to face judgment. Just waiting for that right time to actually, return. Then we have the card of truth, okay? It's right underneath that judgment card here. So willing to speak the truth and maybe face the truth. Needing a little nudge from the universe to actually get going, okay, with the Chariot here. So being balanced, though, I want to say in Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy. And I want to say that that's what the work is on. I felt that there was just maybe, so it could just be feeling just slightly imbalanced. But the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here look ready. And so does the Charioteer. He's armoured up. He has knowledge. Look at all the symbols on his attire. He has knowledge. Feels very Egyptian knowledge. want to say regarding the connection. Okay, you've got the Lovers here. So this is about speaking the truth, coming forward, having the willpower, the courage, determined to triumph towards the Lovers. And it looks like it's definitely a new passionate endeavour. Very light-hearted. Divine Masculine is very much passionate at the moment. He most definitely has a passion for purpose. It's kind of like he knows where he's going now with the help from the universe. Let's clarify these. I saw the nine of swords, where you're kind of kept awake at night, and in this card it's like the drama queen card with a feminine laying on the bed acting like a drama queen. And then I saw the moon card, which is the intuition of the divine feminine, but it's also about secrets. So just because I saw them, I thought I would say, let's clarify this judgment. I carry the burden of the judgment. Like I said, the divine masculine is on his way, and still has a few burdens to let down. Very close now. But I feel it's no matter how burdensome this is, I'm going to, be working towards this now. I will focus on, releasing these burdens. Let's get a card. So he is unhappy, bored, discontented. So it feels like there's been this realization moment, and he's working on things now. There is really this energy of boredom that's out there. Just life's a little bit boring. The end card is this, so this masculine here is not really wanting. It's the ones that kind of stick out at funny angles, the hair. Okay. Back to the cards. So we've got the manifestation, waiting for that to come in. Like I said, I'm not sure what the divine masculine's waiting for. Could just be the go-ahead, because we've got the Chariot with all the symbols on now. The push. Yeah, he's waiting. Look, he's... it's... waiting. What are you waiting for? Let's find out with the Death card. Looks like the transformation's like kind of complete, so... slow and steady. So the divine masculine's wanting to go slow and steady. It's definitely about making sure, like, kind of like all the components are right. Queen of Swords, about speaking the truth, facing the truth, cutting out things that no longer serve. The drama queen. Oh, okay, I knew that maybe we'd seen her for a reason. So this could be speaking the truth to a karmic partner. Or it could just be about, because I said cutting out things that no longer serve. I felt there's this energy of being bored with the same old drama. Knowing that you can change your life, knowing the opportunities there, and it's the divine masculine's energy is really kind of on board with this life now. So the universe will give a nudge. My masculine's balanced in his masculine feminine energies here. Yeah, he's wanting to be rewarded. It's a bit boring. There's no recognition. There's no kind of the word promotion's coming out, so I'm not sure what that's about, but the word promotion, there's just no progression. Promotion, you can't see it going any further. So now it feels like self-worth may have been the realization, the push from the universe. And then we have the Lovers. Let's get a card for the Lovers as the belly rumbles. There's a few come out there. Okay, so we're looking at the Lovers. The Divine Feminine here is looking up for guidance. The Divine Masculine here is looking at the Divine Feminine. And we have Karma. Justice. Judgment. Karmic justice is what came into mind. Karma. It's a judgment card. Looks a bit different. This just feels to me like destiny. It's that karmic wheel's turned. It's time for the good life now. It's like a clean slate, a new beginning. It's an opportunity to go again. So karma with the Lovers. Like I said, I feel it's justice has had a hand here with dealing out the karma. Okay, we've got the Divine Masculine here who's feeling, because of the immature, fun-natured energy here, he is actually remaining balanced. Okay, the Tower's here, so something definitely has kind of hit the foundations here. And we have, I'm going to say, the Divine Feminine, following divine guidance, non-involvement. And then we have the Masculine here who's resurrecting. So let me just have a look at these cards. The Lovers, Karma, Two of Pentacles, remaining balanced, balancing out those justice scales. Look here. The Tower, which makes me feel the Divine Masculine now is addressing the situation. The Eight of Swords, Divine Feminine's unaware, but I want to say with the lilac gown, so that's really like kind of connecting with the universe, the Magician's energy. It's an awareness to follow. Now that sword is kind of in front of her, but now it looks like it's maybe resurrecting. So I feel here the Divine Masculine's resurrecting. We have the passionate energy here. Page of Wands. Yeah, he wants to say hi. Passionately say hi, because it's clarified itself. The Page of Wands with the Page of Wands. So it's just having the confidence with the wands. You've got confidence. He's looking for recognition, so looks like he's determined here to maybe express the passion. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck? Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, 1111 card. It's like it's time for union. Okay. Angels and ancestors. I feel this reading is kind of like I'm bored with my life, my old life. Okay, belly. Okay, it's really rumbling. Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. We had this card yesterday. It's really like the Divine Mother has spoken, especially with the karma. I'm going to get another one because I read that one yesterday, I believe. She-wolf, unleash the wild inside. I feel like this is just like the calling of the Divine Feminines now. Let's read this. It's like calling the pack home. She-wolf. Number 70, page number 70. Unleash the wild within. Let your wild side up and out, and unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchanged. Unchanged. Don't encourage that. Although you can definitely be in your authentic self. Okay, let's stop fucking up the reading with my own like words. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. The extended message: you are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you have been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. I feel like my words can't even come out. Come on. Okay. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life you want is here. Wow. So it was interesting because I saw the video for Spirit with Beyonce, and I watched the video to it and I shared it on the Facebook. And then yesterday, for some reason, the extended version found its way like to kind of before me, and I watched it, and that was interesting. It was like the difference that a day can make, especially as a collective energy. And this just really kind of just reminds me of that. Mother Earth is calling, really, the Divine Masculines kind of home, I want to say, to step into their power. I want to get one more from here. I can see you. The Water Guardian connects with your emotions. (114). Connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. So this could be kind of like the missing component. I feel that this is very much the Divine Feminine's energy. Okay, messages to the Divine Masculine. It's the guidance. So the message is: take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears and your flesh. The Water Guardian represents the angels of water, who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Okay, here's the extended message. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad, they are all powerful messengers. Yeah, they're all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. There's definitely this fear from the divine masculine, actually, about crying, getting too emotional, and also what goes on behind the scenes. So dealing with these emotions, you really just have to surrender into them. They do go. Allow them. It's best if you can just allow them to flow, whether they're joyous or sad. It's like don't block the flow of cleansing. I always say so. It's very cleansing to have a cry, even though masculines will fight that. But yes, it's very liberating. Okay, so start to settle in and get comfortable with your emotions. It's the way that you can have a transparent new slate. Is just to feel what you feel. Okay. Now, I'm just going to, because I haven't been on for long, I'm just going to pull another little reading. Okay. Should we do it the other way around? Let's use the Witch's Tarot first. Okay. Let's give these a good shuffle. Planning. Okay, it's really, it feels like just more confirmation about the reading we've just done. The divine masculine here is planning. The divine feminine's not aware of it. She's not sure where she's walking to because she's in the void. But I've read this card before, and it says that there's a dolphin kind of popping his head out of the water, and he's kind of checking up on her. So comes in with, I want to say, kind of connecting intuitively. But the divine masculine here has been planning. The divine feminine is in the void. It is decision time. Makes me feel, look at all these lovely little treats. It is a fantastic Seven of Cups card. I don't see really any monsters in there. It just looks like the fairy tale. So I feel like this magician here looks like he's saying, I choose you. So lots have been planning there. Let's definitely see the rainbow. Look at the little pussycat. Little kitten. Kittens and butterflies and mermaids and dragons and flowers and castles and rainbows. They're happily ever after. It's like serious. It's an awakening where things are just going to be so different. I'm not going to live the boring drama life anymore. It really is a massive realisation. Okay, let's put another line. Let's put another line. Sounds like we're like snorting coke, but I don't do that kind of thing. Let's put another line. Maybe somebody has been into drugs because it's the end of the road for someone. So it most definitely can be, by the kind of research I've been doing, okay, with the people that I work with, you can kind of put together a pattern. And there is a lot about going into drugs, alcohol, most definitely. I'd say that could be maybe the bit of fighting that's been coming up, but drugs and alcohol, it's not so much the women, it's more the so maybe somebody's been doing something that, you know, they want to put a stop to. Maybe it just helped them through the dark night of the soul. So if that is you, you're not alone. You really aren't. I don't actually not know a masculine yet that's actually not gone through. I said about the self-destruction, self-sabotage. It's seems like it was part of the process. So best to be easy on yourself about that one. And what got you to this enlightened state, because things are just going to be different. It's like no need to focus on that. We've got the conflict here, so maybe it was a battle. Maybe it's just been a really tough old journey, and you've I don't know, I want to say unleashed some monsters that maybe you didn't want to, but they all look pretty good. Them cups look like they've kind of changed. So maybe your idea of you're imagining a much brighter future here. But this row here is definitely about conflict and the resurrection. There you go. Spoke about ending again just with the soulmate card, divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. Divine partnerships, how we'll kind of change, what to say. No, how we'll uplift the world. It's like it's a new celebration that's here. Collective consciousness, 1111. Okay, let's have a look at this bottom row, because I feel that there is definitely this wanting to explain. It's kind of like been there, done that, definitely not doing that again. Let's try this route. And I know that it's possible, but it took some, you know, maybe near death, real bad behaviour, actually trying to self-destruct, because it's kind of like this love was just so overwhelming. And that's something that the masculines are struggling with now, as well as also, you know, getting a grip of their emotions, how overwhelming this love is, and how the separation, I want to say, from the divine masculine, divine feminine has really heightened. It's but there has been conflict. It's kind of like it's been such a challenge to get from here all the way through the dragons to, I want to say, to the divine feminine up in the clear sky, where things look a bit brighter. They don't look great here. But there's a resurrection. Soar like an eagle, I'd say. Is it a song? Like an eagle. I don't know. Justice. Help from the universe. There was always going to be the justice. I feel there that you've kind of been given a second chance. She's got the sword there, resurrection. She's got the scales. So I've picked up about, you know, going again, getting that opportunity to start afresh, do it again. Okay, let's shuffle these in. Who's that song by? It's like Seal. Is it by Seal? Fly like a... I want to say fly like an eagle, but then I'm thinking, is it fly like an angel? And I'm not even sure if any of them words are right. But Seal, and I'm talking about something popping its head up, which could be, it's a dolphin, but just about soaring like an eagle. Let's clarify these. Let's look at this Two of Wands. Okay, that's about feeling partial success, just knowing that actually, you know, coming into union is that's the, don't want to say mission, but I feel like for the Divine Masculine, that's the end result, just coming into union with the Divine Feminine, and then it would just be completely different. So it's like the last thing needed to do is to actually come forth to the Divine Feminine. Let's but then we have the Secrets. That is the Divine Feminine's card. Now, I spoke about speaking, you know, kind of telepathically. And so because we've got the dolphin popping his head up to the Divine Feminine while she's in the void, I want to say that the Divine Masculine's been sending the Divine Feminine messages, as if to say you already know this. You feel it. Okay. Now, the moving on card, my pack's upside down, but that doesn't matter. It's still come out reversed, okay? So I feel that here is the Divine Feminine's really not feeling as if, you know, the Divine Masculine's actually, there's any movement from him. It's like, I believe he's trying to get messages through to her to say that's not the case. And then there's been lots going on, planning. I feel there's just energy of, I choose you. But she's not aware. Okay. Or is she? Because again, that Eight of Swords is about connecting with divine. Okay. So let's check out this Seven of Cups. This bundle of goodies. Really is just like the fairy tale. Being spiritually strong. So the Divine Masculine has been through war, found the clear path, leaving that behind, plus also focusing on where he's going now. The legacy. Returning to somebody from the past. The legacy here is about a very quiet, tranquil home. Definitely about being a role model, being a grandparent, and also seeing your children very happy. And having like a hub for everyone to be able to come to. It's just like for guidance, for love, and for security. And this is now what the Divine Masculine's protecting, his legacy. Wow. So there's a determination. It's like nothing's going to stop him. His foot's kind of like on two territories there. I don't know, maybe he's protecting his territories. Let's have a look at the end of the road, because this is definitely what the Divine Masculine's been through to get to here. Hence why there's this feeling of there's no going back. It's definitely a determination. Look, no going back from that to that. What's the conflict? What's this challenge? Fighting the dragons. It's like he's prepared to fight whatever comes in his way. It's about wishes coming true, your desires, all your dreams coming true for the Divine Masculine. Yeah, nothing's stopping him. He'll fight the battle. He'll make the resurrection, no matter how. I feel like he's going to fly above it all and just swoop in and whisk you off your feet. Okay. The Tower, I told you, scoop in and whisk you off your feet. Okay, look. 1111 card. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine there. It's time. Justice is here. Expect the unexpected, guys. It's time. Anytime, expect the unexpected. It's about reaping your rewards, okay? You don't know when, but it's coming. What's the bottom of the deck? Only the divine masculine knows, okay? But he's most definitely certain. He's adamant. So let's get angels and ancestors here and see what card wants to come out for this little bit of the reading. And I'm off. I'm going. I need to go out. Okay. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. And that is exactly what I want to say the divine masculine's doing. He's learning how to grow within any situations that he's put with him. So the meaning, knuckle down, be reliable and committed, and be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. I feel like the divine masculines are listening now. The wise old owl there. Okay, the wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic and most aware aspect of the goddesses because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. Okay, so that was the purpose, really. So wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and it was to learn from the experience of your elders. We had the mother and father step in yesterday, the divine elders. Not sure if anything happened overnight. I did actually, a divine masculine, I was communicating with a divine masculine last night, and he actually wrote a song. He writes lots of songs and sends them. Some of them I've read, some of them. And he said he was alone, kind of with a candle in the dark. And I said, if you try writing a song. And he did, and he sent it back to me, and it was like amazing. But it was about like tonight, it was called Tonight, and it was about like leaving the body and joining like with the divine feminine and knowing that something was coming, and it's coming. So I can't read it out to you because, you know, for one, I haven't got his permission to, and anyway, you know, that's I'll carry on reading, sorry. The extended message. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. I had trouble with that word last time, reliability. And I feel that this is what we're really helping, is actually these young ones are listening to us older ones, maybe, the wiser counsel. So, okay, the wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed, to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. Don't sound right when I say that. Okay, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. So I feel this divine masculine just working through, you know, experiencing what it's like to go through the drama, to be let down, to have somebody that's not committed to them. And it just feels like that's actually just drawn the divine masculine now just directly to the divine feminine. Okay. I think we'll leave it there. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Bye for now.